Let's discover why what you have might reveal what you truly want and how fear could be the addiction keeping you stuck. I'm Erin, a health empowerment strategist and holistic chef, and this video is going to shed light on a very deep-seated reason as to why it's potentially been difficult for you to lose weight. I want to make a disclaimer. This video is not for the woman who has never been on a weight loss journey, who has never had trouble losing weight or even tried losing weight. This is for the woman that's been on the perpetual merry-go-round of weight loss for months, for years, who has tried every diet and doesn't understand why she's not succeeding. I read a book about 4 or 5 years ago. It is one of the best books I've ever read. It's a life-changing book and it's called Existential Kink. I actually have it right here. You can see it. And it's by Dr. Carolyn Elliot. She has her PhD. And she said something in there that was extremely profound. It sounds really simplistic, but man, did it change my life. And that is, having is evidence of wanting. I'm going to say it again. Having is evidence of wanting. Meaning, the life you have right now is a direct result of what you have wanted. Let me make another disclaimer. There are all sorts of bad things that happen in this world and to people personally, whether that be a natural disaster, someone close to you dies, you get cancer. I'm not necessarily sitting here and saying you wanted that, although that's a subject for another video. I'm talking about something that you've struggled with over and over and over again, or you keep attracting particular situations in your life, or you're really bad with money and you don't know why. That's who I'm talking to, and that's what I'm talking about. So an example that Dr. Elliot gives in her book is, if you consciously want a strong, loving partner, a really great relationship, but you keep attracting an abusive partner, then you are clearly unconsciously wanting that, or at least thinking you deserve that. Elliot places a strong emphasis on how she doesn't believe most people think they deserve of living the life of their dreams, or making their goals a reality, such as losing weight, or they don't think they deserve all the good things they desire. And that's because we're not looking at our unconscious thoughts. And again, let me reiterate, having is evidence of wanting. Now, many people don't think they're powerful enough to manifest their goals or the life that they want. And Elliot says she thinks that we're actually profoundly powerful because we're capable of manifesting the life of our unconscious thoughts. And if we're capable of manifesting our unconscious thoughts, sometimes very deep and painful thoughts, then what if we transmuted that power, turned that around, learned what our unconscious thoughts were, and then use that power to actually manifest what we did want on a conscious level? Now, most people believe they don't go after what they want because they're afraid of failure. And Elliot actually believes we don't go after what we want because we're actually afraid of our own power. I came across this quote some time ago. I don't know who coined it, but it says, I've always been more afraid of the things that I can change than of the things that I can't or have no control of. And if you think about it, what are the top 3 things we have the most control of typically? That's health, money, and relationships. We are in control of that, yet we seem like we don't have enough power to turn those things around or create a new trajectory for that, which really backs up that quote. I've always been more afraid of the things I have control of. Dr. Elliot talks about how on a very deep subconscious level, we know how powerful we are. We know we've built a life based off of our deep-seated unconscious desires. And that's really scary, because if we have the power to create sometimes a life of pain, what are we capable of? We're capable of a lot more than we give ourselves credit for. So Dr. Elliot has us do something in the book called the Deepest Fear Inventory. And the script says, I have a kinky, weird desire to be a, and then you insert what your desire is. And I wrote powerful, slim, and healthy woman. And then the rest of the script says, and I'm going to do it just because I'm a freak like that. Don't forget, the name of the book is Existential Kink, so there's going to be a bit of a kinky factor to it. And she has us make 2 lists: the pain of pursuing this desire and the pain of already having it. So the script in the book says, Dear Universe, I refuse to be, and then you write your desire. So I wrote slim and powerful because, and then I wrote the top 5 fears that I thought might be on a particular woman's mind. I have a deep fear I will be judged. My partner will leave me. I will be more alluring than my mother. I will get unwanted attention, and I'll make others feel uncomfortable. And I thought, I think those are pretty relatable. And then I wrote the pain of already having it. Dear Universe, please remove these fears. I have a deep fear people will think positively of me. And you might think, you know, when I wrote that, I was like, that sounds ridiculous. I have a deep fear people will think positively of me. Maybe it's not ridiculous though. Maybe that is an unconscious thought that you have. I have a deep fear my partner will stay with me. I have a deep fear people will compliment me. I have a deep fear I'll make everyone around me feel at ease. I have a deep fear people will give me wanted attention. So this might seem like a really simplistic exercise, but you could insert so many different desires here. Because this is a weight loss video, that's why I inserted powerful, slim, and healthy. You might already be relatively slim and healthy. You just want to take it to the next level, but you've been struggling to really take it there. And if you have been, I really encourage you to do this list. It was really eye-opening for me. I did it for various desires. Let me know. Let me know if you do it. Drop me a comment below and let me know what comes up for you. I'm really curious. Elliot talks about identifying the feelings and emotions you associate with repressing your particular desire. In this instance, that would be your dream body desires. This works best when we focus on the feelings, emotions, and sensations associated with this rather than the situation itself. Let me give you an example. When I think back to when I struggled with binge eating and addiction and weight loss, I really sat, I closed my eyes, and I thought about the feelings I associated with that. And some of the things I came up with was, I felt powerless, I felt like a child, I felt lost, I felt hopeless, and I felt depressed. Dr. Elliot suggests that you could potentially be unconsciously repressing your dream body goals so you can feel this way. You can feel these things so you can feel powerless. Why would you want to feel powerless? You might have an unconscious attraction to feeling powerless because that's the way you grew up. That's what's comfortable to you. That's what feels normal to you. So that's why you keep attracting situations that make you feel powerless, or you're not taking action on the things that would help you acquire your dream body, your dream relationship, your dream job. You're keeping yourself unconsciously powerless. In other words, you keep attracting people, places, and things to keep you feeling this way. But the good news is, once you identify these thoughts through the deepest fear inventory, then you can turn it around and have a better awareness of what you are attracting, what you are putting into your mouth, what you are consuming, reading, surrounding yourself with. Okay, let's go over the top 3 takeaways of this video, because I can't do this book justice. I'm telling you, you need to get this book, you need to read it. I am giving you a fraction of the monumental information presented in this book, truly. But the first takeaway is having is evidence of wanting. Really simplistic, really profound. Really take that to heart and look around at the things in your life that you have and start taking stock. How did I manifest this? Geez, I didn't know that I wanted this on an unconscious level. If the same situations, the same troubles keep happening to you over and over again, do the deepest fear inventory. Many don't believe they're capable of manifesting the life of their dreams or their dream body that their conscious mind desires, or they don't think they're deserving of it because they aren't looking at their unconscious thoughts. And if you think you're afraid of failure and that's why you aren't achieving what you want, it might just be you're afraid of your own power, or you're already a powerful woman. We know this, but you're afraid of going to that next level, up-leveling to that really big playing field. But if we have the power to manifest pain, I promise you that we have the power to manifest positivity. Do the deepest fear inventory on the whiteboard. I would love to hear what comes up for you. Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you want me to expand upon this. I'll leave a link for the book in the description. Run, don't walk, and get this book. I'll see you in the next video.